What's going on, everybody? All right, so let's talk about some good news and bad news. As always, hit that subscribe. Let's keep growing and let's keep going. All right, look, check this out. First things first. This right here is sad. Why? Very simple, because Kevin Feige recently was asked the following, and this is what he says. A lot of people don't know the difference. Somebody just said, "Congrats on Blue Beetle" to me. People don't know. This is the problem, and this is a huge issue. All right. When you have fans that can't say and can't decide, what character belongs to what, brand. For example, Blue Beetle is a DC character. Marvel is, other characters. For someone to get so confused that Blue Beetle is part of Marvel, as a fan, I find that very insulting and disrespectful. Why? Because this is where we're at with the cinematic universe. DC has become a Marvel ripoff. This is why a fan or somebody must have approached Kevin Feige, and I wouldn't be surprised if it was a San Diego Comic-Con, because that's what's going on this weekend as we speak. All right. Now, when you have people confusing the brands and the characters that don't belong to the certain brand, that's like saying, hey, Spider-Man belongs at DC. No, it doesn't. That's a Marvel property. Or saying, hey, look, Batman is a Marvel property. No, it's not. It's a DC property. See what I'm saying? There's so much confusion, and this right here is a big problem for Warner Brothers / DC, because they're allowing for all this with their cinematic universe to become, one, a comedy, and two, what is this? Like, how do you confuse the two characters? I mean, from the brand. It's very mind-boggling how WB continues to want to be like Marvel. This is the outcome, In the end, it looks like everyone's just going to be like, hey, everything belongs to Marvel, and there's not going to be any DC characters besides Batman. And I wouldn't be surprised, like people start confusing those with Marvel characters also. And this is what happens when you try to copy and paste your competitor, and you're allowing that to happen. It's a shame, but that's what it is. Now let's get to the good news. This is very interesting. The official accounts for Batman vs. Superman, along with Justice League, updated their banners. You might be saying, well, that's not important. That's not enough, importance. All right, step aside. This is not for you. Now, when you have these two official accounts updating their images with the logo of Batman versus Superman and Justice League, that's interesting, because why all of a sudden now, if we're in the middle of, a new reboot that's about to start? Is there something going on behind the scenes? I think that there is. I think that something is being prepped, and things are starting to slowly come into place and aligning, because it's probably going to set up something. Now, another thing too that's interesting, while San Diego Comic-Con is going on, there's apparently a big news announcement that's going to be made. We don't know what, but we know that James Gunn is not going to be at San Diego Comic-Con 2024. So what is it that they're going to announce? We already know they're going to announce the Batman 2 with Matt Reeves. They even, changed the name or whatever they're trying to call it, the saga and all that stuff. They're trying to use and milk that name just because, what Marvel did with the Infinity Saga. So they're trying not to, milk it and, again, copy and paste with the name. But this is interesting. Why would the accounts of Justice League movie and Batman vs. Superman all of a sudden change their logos to what they were? I think something is really happening behind closed doors that we don't know, but it's just preparing things. They're probably going to just try to use, this moment, because, of course, we have Rebel Moon director's cut that's right around the corner, and they're probably going to want to try to cash in and, try to milk also Zack with the name, because, of course, he did Zack Snyder's Justice League. I mean, there's so many possibilities, so many things that could happen and could come from this. But I, as a fan, I'm excited, honestly, and this is interesting, but at the same time, we're keeping an eye on it, and we're going to see what the outcome of this is going to be. It'll be nice if they announce at San Diego Comic-Con, hey, while this whole reboot's going on, whatever, on the side, we have something special for you. You imagine that they announce that they're releasing the Ayer cut, and not only that they're bringing back Zack to restore the Snyderverse. Oh, that would be amazing. That would be fantastic, and it would be a huge win for Warner Brothers. And talking about win, check this one out also. This image James Gunn posted, and look at what it's become. Again, nothing but another meme. You know, they just got it, and look at what it is. You know, like, this is sad, honestly. But again, this is where we're at. You know, we the fans will stop at nothing. We will continue to fight. And also, August 5th, we will be trending for release the Ayer cut, and also using the hashtag for restore the Snyderverse. As always, hit that subscribe. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. And until next time.